Hello everyone, welcome again. In this Confluence tutorial, we are going to learn how you can add tables to any of the Confluence pages within your project. So adding a table is absolutely simple and easy, as we have seen the previous macros, how to add the macros or how to change the layout of the page. It is as simple as that. You just have to understand where to get the table from or where to navigate to add the table. What are the shortcuts to add the table? What are the shortcuts to add a column, remove a column, or add a row or remove a row within the table? Now, to get started, the first thing you have to do is when you are creating a new page, you can add the table, or if you are editing an existing page, you have to click on this little pencil icon to edit the page. Now, once you are on the edit page, in order to add the table, the easiest option is to go to the editor, and at the editor at the top, you'll see this table icon, right? So simply click on the icon. Say, for example, I want to add a table after this particular paragraph. I'll highlight my cursor there and click on this little icon, which is table icon. So if I click on it, the table will get added in that particular location. There is a shortcut as well. The shortcut to add the table is Shift-Alt-T. So if, say for example, I want to add another table after this table, on my keyboard I'll press Shift-Alt-T and a new table will get added below this particular table, right? If I want to remove a column from a table, simply highlight on the top of the column, and if you select that particular whole column, you will see that little icon remove column will appear. If you click on the remove column, the third column will get removed and only two columns will be remain in the table. If I want to remove a row, I'll highlight the row. So in the left hand side of the row, highlight the whole row and click on the remove row, or there is a shortcut as well to remove the row. Okay, so I'll click on this remove row, and if, say for example, I want to add a new column, right? So simply after this particular column, I'll click on this plus insert column. So either press Ctrl Alt and then right arrow, or click on this plus and the new column will get added. Similarly, to add a row, say for example, I want to add a row after this particular last row. So I'll highlight at the bottom of the row. If I want to add a row in between of the first row and the second row, I'll highlight on the first row and click on this icon here, insert row. If I want to add another row, keep clicking and it will keep adding the rows after this particular row. Now, this is how you will add the tables within the Confluence. Now, say for example, there are different table options. So this is the highlighted row, and if you see that I have this header row, if I want to highlight the header column, click on the header column and the header column will be highlighted as well. If I want to have the numbered columns, click on the numbered columns and the row numbers will be appearing in the numbered columns. So this is how I'll be adding the tables. Now, say for example, in the table I want to add certain issues. Okay, so what I can do is here, if you see, you have the cell options as well, which is basically, if you click on the cell options, you will see insert column, insert row. I can change the cell background. So for example, I want to change the color of the cell to blue. I can choose the color. I can remove the row, remove column. I can merge cells. So for example, if I want to merge two cells, so I can select two of these cells and I can merge these cells into one. Okay, similarly I can do clear cells to remove any of the content. So if there is any content, I can select, say for example, there is some content here, there is some content here. I can highlight both and clear the cells and the content will get removed. If I want to split these these cells, I can select this and I can split the cell and it will be in the normal rows again. So these are some of the formatting options that you can do. To expand this particular table, I can click on this go wide to expand this table, and then to again twice to go to the full width. Now within the table I can have different macros as well. So I can simply say, for example, I can start typing in / and I want to have mention or Jira ticket here, right? So for example, here I'm adding this table to track the status of my Jira issues within Confluence. So what I'll do is I'll remove one of the column and I'll add the Jira issues. So I'll use this macro Jira, and I can either create a new issue or I can simply add the recently viewed one. So I'll add the existing one in this particular case. Now you will see that this particular issue has been added here, and here in the right hand side I can use the status macro and add the status as this is to do. So I can simply have the status, so status, and I'll name it as to do and hit enter, right? So you can see that by default, because this is the issue coming from Jira itself, so it will display the status that is there in the Jira. But this is just to show you how you can use the table to track some of the contents from Jira, or basically say for example you want to get the list of people that are contributing to this particular article or the page, then you can use the @mention in this particular table as well. So here, say for example, I'm tracking the issues, so I can say issues and then here status, right? In the another table, say for example, I am tracking a particular feature and a person who is working on that particular feature. So I can have a feature in this particular case, and I can describe the feature. So I can say feature 1, and then I can say person responsible, and in this particular case I can use @mention. Okay, so I can use @mention, and with the @mention I can specify the users that are responsible for that particular feature. Okay, so feature 2, and I can, because there is only one user at the moment, so I can't choose any other user. And once I am done with my table formatting and structure, I can simply publish this particular table. And now you can see that the table has been published, and you can see the table, whatever numbering I have done, the highlighting that I have done, these different columns, the status, and the feature that I have mentioned. It is all available in the page in the form of table or the table formatting that we have done. So with table, just try to work around or play around with the different options that are available within the table, and this will help you a lot in creating a better looking page which contains table and relevant information within table. So that's all for this particular tutorial. Hope it was helpful. Thank you very much for watching.